Hello, everybody who's watching. I'm Lauren. I also have a Facebook group called Miss Luftballon Witches Circle. I will post the link in the comments if you want to join, because this is where all the interaction and the direct help is helping. So you can post comments and questions, and I will try to help you there as much as I can. And this is actually what I'm here for. I want to help. I want to help so much because I know this is my gift. And um, my way of work is using my intuition and shadow work, which means that I work with the feelings we don't look at so often, but they are part of us, and the more we look at them, the less they will control us. Because as long as we don't look at them, they are being suppressed. And um, yeah, I mean, if we suppress them, that means we don't take responsibility for them, right? We don't take responsibility for our negative emotions, which means they are taking responsibility over themselves, and then they can control us. It's like this. You could compare it to like they start their own their own consciousness inside your body. So it's very important to look at them, to feel them, to accept them, and then sending light to them and love, because then we can transform them. We can transform them into something positive. They need to be seen, and as soon as they are being seen, they are not a problem anymore. And this is like the very powerful stuff about it. I mean, how amazing is it to have something you are afraid of and which is controlling you, and then you turn it into something positive you're not scared of anymore. This is amazing. It's life changing. And yeah, this is one big part of my work. Yeah, and today two major things happened in my life actually that made me see that we actually need to overcome our shadows in order to attract good things in life and positive things. I'm just going to tell you the story what happened today. So today I had a bike accident, and I cannot remember a situation in my life when I hurt myself falling off a bike, and it was super painful and heavy, and yeah, it hurt a lot. And usually what I used to do was, when I got hurt physically, I just tried to get over it as quick as I could, just ignoring the pain and just carrying on with whatever I was doing before. But today I decided to see this as a gift, because everything that happens in our lives is actually a gift. It's just the way you look at it. If you see it as something unfortunate happening to you, or if you see it as an opportunity to grow and to see what's going on in your life, where you can change, where you can improve, and where you can grow. Yeah. So, anyways, I decided that I'm going to see this situation as a gift. Not panicking, not like nagging about it, not feeling bad, not making myself feel stupid or not being able to do things right. Yeah, and not going into this feeling of this shouldn't have happened, right? And if I would have just been more careful, it wouldn't have happened. Oh my god, how stupid am I? So I didn't even go there, no. It came from a space where I thought this is a gift. I just have to look at this very closely and deeply. And what came to me was that I had to feel my pain inside my body, like really deeply. So I stood there and I felt it, and it hurt. It hurt so, so much. I actually thought at some point back then, when I just used to ignore my pain, it felt not completely acknowledged, and today it was hard and very painful, but in this moment it was also very very relieving to just allow yourself to go into your body, to go into this pain, to allow that you can feel this, like you don't have to play the hard, brave woman and just act like nothing happened. You are actually allowing your pain and the feelings that come with it. And actually, I felt so connected to myself doing this. And yeah, so relieved actually. I felt really relieved that I chose to react differently in a situation that is actually very uncomfortable and painful. And what this did to me after that, it brought me into a high vibration, like feeling very powerful and in peace with myself. Um, that I am allowing myself to feel this way, to feel the pain, and to accept that accidents can happen, to accept that things that are not running perfect are okay that they happen because we can learn from them. It's like when children start to learn walking. I mean, how many times do they fall? How many times? And do they ever complain? No. They just carry on. They just carry on and don't think like anything of it, right? Yeah, so this what happened, and then I was in a very high vibration and a very good energy the whole day. I was with my kids and we were walking through the city center, and I was like singing, and like I felt like I'm flowing here, right? Very positive energy. A lot of people looked at me and smiled at me. It was like amazing. And then what happened? Something more like positive happened actually. We walked past the church, and in that moment I felt like, oh, let's just go in that church. And I'm not that kind of person that goes to church. I'm not such a big fan of the institution, but some churches I like the energy of them, and some churches are really truly beautiful inside. So we went inside, and then luckily there were like candles lit, like in European churches at the entrance. There are usually small candles, and my hands were freezing because where I live it's very cold at the moment, and I just like was warming my hands on those candles. And then I just seen in front of me was this big statue of Jesus, right? And his one hand was like down to the floor trying to pick something up, And then my daughter said, "Mommy, there's money, like there's 10 euros." And I was like, "Wow, really?" And my son said, "No, it's 50 euros." I was like, "Really? Let me look." And then in Jesus' hand was a 50 euro note. Can you believe that? I mean, how heavenly is that? Jesus was like almost handing me over a 50 euro note. This was just amazing. Um, yeah, I was so grateful. I was like innerly imploding from joy. Also because I've been working on my money blocks lately and I keep finding money more and more. Lately, I mean, just like 1 and 2 euro coins, nothing special, but still, I'm still grateful every time I find a coin. But today, I mean, 50 euros. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, and these two things that happened, the bike accident and the 50 euro note, made me realize this is just an imprint of the bigger picture, you know, like we can only attract something good and we can only be in high vibration once we've dealt with our shadows and once we have accepted them and made them part of us. I mean, they are part of us anyway. This is part of the human mind, of the human body, like negative emotions like fear, frustration, stress. These just belong to us. Accept it over and out. It's just a matter of how we deal with them, right? Um, yeah, so it's so important to deal with our shadows and to look at them and make them something that doesn't control us anymore. Because only then we can raise ourselves into positive vibration and then good things happen, like 50 euro notes. And I mean, I was like flowing today. I was really flowing today and singing and just not caring if people looked at me. I was just light inside myself, you know. But I've also done a lot of shadow work, especially in 2019. This was a quite turbulent year for a lot of people, and if you have not worked with your shadows yet, then probably right now is a very difficult time, because now through all the planet constellations and this new decade and the risen consciousness that exists now on this earth and in the universe is actually forcing people to deal with themselves, you know? So we can all rise into a higher consciousness. And if you've not dealt with your shadow work, then it's time to do this. And if you need help on that, please come in my group. You can find help. You can also message me. I will try to help you as good as I can. I'm always happy to see a new face anyway, because this is yeah, it's taking the energy level up on earth. And if you just spend your energy in positive stuff, your energy will grow as well, like in a positive way. So yeah, I would so welcome you in my group. Again, it's facebook.com/groups/Miss Luftballon, but I will post it in the comments below. And yeah, I hope to see you there, and happy shadow work. Bye.